I really hope that Miya started recording
I
early.
really need to start recording before your countdown.
No, you don't. That ruins everything.
No, I think it's the perfect start to a recording.
No, it's not.
I get the feeling that Mia's gonna have to do some cutting afterwards.
If you think
she
I'm
doesn't
not,
edit any of her
enjoy
videos.
that.
I am way too lazy to do any kind of work on those videos.
Okay, well, fair enough.
Okay, so are we all ready?
Yes, sir.
Then welcome back.
Excuse me
Tomb of
while I swallow a
Annihilation.
snake into character.
When we last left off, you guys had just reached the peak of the ziggurat at Oralunga. After Meiril nearly died because he refused to swallow a snake to climb the final set of stairs.
Congratulations to
Your
that, by the way.
companion, Cora, walked through the entrance and past what seemed to be almost a sheet of water, and that is now hidden from your sight. We'll pick up where we left off with you guys outside the entrance of the ziggurat, and your companion inside facing who knows what.
I'm gonna put my hands on Meryl's shoulders, look him in the eye and say, I'm proud of you. Turn to Angren and Mercy and tell them to make sure that he's okay. Turn to Moril. Moril, if I'm not back in 30 seconds, you grab these and you all come through. And then I'm gonna walk through after Cora, because apparently I need to be the mother of the group.
I'm just shaking my head and getting like, right, can we just get a move on already? I don't want to stand around here. Please.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on, what's your name again?
Meryl.
Meiril.
Oh god, this is not nice.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's amazing.
How is it so... Wow. Can we have Angren cast Cure Wounds too?
What's Angren?
Yeah.
If the player's not going to be here, their character doesn't exist.
Oh.
Okay,
Well,
we're going.
you do have potions, Meryl. As a reminder.
Busy at the moment.
So, Lagotah, as you step inside the entrance, you pass through this illusionary sheet of whatever it is. Feels just like air as you step through. Artsie behind you, you can't see your companions outside. Hanging lamps illuminate the room, while incense burners fill it with exotic scents and curling smoke. Cushions and reed mats cover the floor, pots of blooming flowers that line the plastered walls, and singing birds flit from plant to plant. An immense snake with iridescent scales rests on a heap of cushions opposite the doorway. It rises slowly to a height of 5 feet, staring directly into your eyes as it moves. Its face is remarkably human-like. Its tongue flicks before it speaks. I am Saja and Baza. What do you seek in this ancient place? Speak truly, for I hear your hearts.
Is Cora around?
Cora is currently feeding the birds over at one of the pots.
Of course she is. Well, I came here seeking her, mostly, at this precise moment. And as a group, we came here for some information that we were told the inhabitants of this place might have.
As you glance around the room, by the way, you notice 2 other figures who you recognize sat on the cushions. It's Artsie and it's Dragonbait. Looks like they were sat talking to whatever the snake is before you entered the room. So you seek your companion and the information that I can give you. Why do your companions not enter the room?
Well, one of them was being stupid and refusing to swallow the snake, so they're just making sure he's alright before joining in. I hope.
Let's see whether she has her own character sheet, because I want to apply as her. Oh, she doesn't have her own sheet. Sadness.
Perhaps she's just as powerful as she needs to be. You know, like Superman.
How about you take a seat until your companions are ready to join us? I see you have many questions. It would be best if they were not answered until all of you were in the room.
Do Dragonbait and Artsie look worried, in a fighting stance, or completely relaxed?
They look relaxed.
Okay.
Maybe a tad surprised to see you here, especially so quickly, but not upset or looking like they want to pick a fight at all. It seems like actually Cora and you entering the room has sort of stopped their conversation with whatever this thing is.
All right.
For context,
That is creepy.
I don't know about you, but I kind of like it. It's cute.
I think your definition of cute needs amending.
No,
can't see
that's
this.
that's okay. I already cast mending on myself, so you know, got that covered.
Alright.
My second screen.
I am going to, a tad nervously, take a seat and look at the entrance and hope that my companions follow soon.
okay. Then hopping outside to the companions, Mercy, Meiril, and Moril.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess that I saw her going in.
Yes. She
How
told
long?
you guys, you know,
I literally told you guys I'm going in.
Moril was paying attention to other stuff.
I'm
She
making
just
sure.
refused
I'm
to say
making
it.
sure Meril's hair is not in his face.
Right. Anyways, so generally, how long has it been since you went in?
at this
In-game.
point it's been about 30 seconds,
30 seconds. All right.
which is about how long she told you to wait, and she hadn't come back coming altogether.
Okay.
Come on, Meryl.
Well,
Drink some water. We're going after her.
it's bad. Wait, can I count to? Can I really count to 1, 2, 3, 4?
Take a swig of water and limp my way in. Well, not limp, but stumble my way in.
Whatever, you guys. I go in.
I go last.
Okay. So one by one, you step through the veil, and you see, you know, the interior of this room. The snake Lagotah seems to have taken the seat on one of the cushions. You also see, you know, Artsie and Dragonbait are sat on a couple of other cushions in the room, and Cora's still feeding the birds at the moment.
And okay, so this is me reacting to the big snake.
Yep.
I look around at everything in the room. Look back to the only two companions that I came in with. Go.
And so, you know, with that, I was kind of, you know, caught off guard. But I guess once I get my feeding back, or footing, whatever it's called, I guess I try to calm down, seeing as there's already 3 people here, which well, one I trust, and two I sort of trust, I guess.
You guys are seeing what I'm seeing, right? I didn't get, like, I'm not going delirious with the poison that happened.
Your
I know.
eyes are not deceiving you, half-elf. I am quite real, as is everything in this room, though you must appreciate my desire for secrecy as to what I am doing here.
Can I insight check that just because I am not in a nice mood at the moment?
Go for it.
7.
seems to be telling the truth.
Yeah.
Might have nat 20'd. Regardless of whether there's anything to hide or not, might have nat 20'd.
I knew we could have... Sorry, I take another swig of water. I know that you had said that we might find you over longer, but what are you doing here? This is to us and Dragonbait.
I wanted to discuss something about Mesro with Saja and Baza here. You interrupted us in the middle of our conversation, but
Sorry?
I wouldn't advise leaving this room. You won't be able to get back in here.
Okay.
Also, settle down. It's a magical snake. It disappeared once it was in your stomach.
Makes me feel a little better. Doesn't take away the feeling that I can still feel what it was like going down my throat. Take another swig.
Trying to think of it as swallowing a bad tasting potion. It's just magic, it's not real.
Yeah, that tickles the inside of your tummy. I can feel that.
Oh, please don't.
Why?
It doesn't make me feel any better.
Sit down, Meiril, you still look pretty shaky.
I stumble over and take my seat.
Do you
Hey,
perhaps have a fear of snakes?
No, just I really don't like them. I don't like things that shouldn't be going down my gullet, going down my gullet.
Hmm.
So, what can we do for you? What information have you sought here at Oralanga?
I'm just going to open my book and give it to someone else. But I'm not talking for this one. But any notes that you want, I am handing you my notes, which is just the pinned tab into Annihilation tab.
While this is going on, it seems like Cora's actually taken out some parchment and is sketching some of the birds.
Wow. Okay.
I asked Ray what Cora would do in this situation. This is what she told me. She wanted to feed the birds and then pet them. Oh, sorry, and then sketch them.
That sounds like Cora, though. It really does. Yep. Either way, yeah. We came here because we heard you might have some information that we really need.
And what information are you looking for? What brings you to Chult?
Well, Lagotah, would you like to finish that sentence?
Yeah, we are looking for the location of Omu, which we believe the source of the death curse is somewhere there.
You search for the forbidden city of Omu, the city ruled by the Archlich and his Yuan Ti.
And this is when you see Moril
that is new information.
Moril sits straight.
We had been told lost city, not forbidden. So, yeah. And, Archlich and UNT, good. I'm gonna, scribble notes in Meril's journal and hope he forgives the bad handwriting.
It is both the lost and the forbidden. I use the old name for the city, not the recent name. As you can imagine, I have not been out in the world to learn the lost name particularly often in my centuries here. I apologize for the confusion. However, yes, I do know the location of the city and what lives there. And if you speak truly, then that is the source of the death curse. Do you have a map?
I hand the map.
By the
It's
way,
a little awkward for her to do it, so she kind of says, Artist, would you mind giving me a hand here. And because, kind of snake. And she directs him to a point on the map down by the Pizza Flame.
By the way, can I ask you, what are the odds of me fainting at the mention of a lich?
Not massively high.
Okay.
So I'm just in the process of revealing the name and location of the lost city.
Okay.
And using Artie's help, she marks a point on your map that is the approximate location of the lost city of Omu.
I know this isn't the route that we will be able to take. I'm just getting a rough guesstimate. Okay.
Yeah.
Each square is a day, usually.
Yes, although moving a fast pace, you have a chance of going to. As for the city itself, it is ruled in the Archlich's stead by the UNT warlord Raz Nasi. He has pledged himself to the Lich's cause. You must destroy him and everything that abomination seeks to accomplish.
That was kind of the
Yes. Yes.
Can I get that name, please?
Which one?
plan.
Rasnasi.
I'm pretty sure you've heard it before.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've heard it before from our friend Artis Simber.
I didn't actually write it down because it was a name in the past rather than a current goal.
Rasnasi, yes, I have it there. The blue triangle on the ghoul's forehead
Yes.
was the symbol of an ancient UNT warlord from 100 years ago that Artis totally knew. Even
Yep.
though he he said, that doesn't matter.
I mean, at the time, he thought it didn't matter. Because, how would a UNT be alive 100 years later?
I don't know, how long do UNT usually live?
Not that long. Anyway, he was brought back from the dead after his defeat. He too suffers the curse, which makes him all the more dangerous, as he seeks the way to end it, or summon his god to devour the sun. Will you accept my quest to slay him permanently?
Are you meaning there's a way that we slay him and it's not permanently?
If you do not... there. Words.
It's a
Now I have to think
hard
exactly how
voice to
she responds.
Sorry about that.
There is always the chance that if you wait until the curse is lifted before slaying him, he will not be gone forever and will be brought back again. This must not happen.
So kill him before the death curse basically is what you're asking for us.
Yes.
Fair enough. I guess.
Did you not say it was Raz Nasi that is still affected by the death curse right now?
He is, yes.
So he's
However, the curse grows in power by the day. It is feeding something dark and dangerous. He will not fall before the curse reaches its conclusion. And it must not conclude for the Archlich would not have set up something this dangerous if he did not have dire consequences for the world in mind.
Do we have a rough guesstimate of how long that's gonna take?
I can't believe we're accepting to kill a lich. I can't believe we're accepting to fight a lich. I really want to get out of here.
Okay. I do not have an exact time, but if I had to guess, the curse will run for no more than 100 days before it reaches its conclusion in fire and blood and death. Who among you accepts the task to at least slay the Yuan-Ti warlord?
I mean,
He seemed to be in our way anyway.
oh, I don't know if I want to do this, man.
No, we're talking about slaying the Yuan-Ti, not the Archlich. Keep down, keep calm.
Why?
We can slay I hope we can slay a
Dying
Yuan-Ti. Withering from the death curse, the same way
Shit.
Syndra is?
Syndra. Yep.
Yeah.
I am calm!
Breathe in and out, slowly, slowly.
You didn't
in
mention
out.
slowly.
Better.
Okay. Nope.
And you guys are kind of accepting that you're going to have to slay Raznasi, right?
Yes.
Well,
I
they're accepting it, and they're probably gonna, talk me into it after
I'm gonna pat you on
lunchtime.
the knee and turn to the Naga.
The giant snake flicks its tail behind it and grabs what at first appears to just be a normal leather bag, and then using its tail tosses it over in your direction, Lagotah.
Yo. Thanks.
As you catch, you notice that this is a very fine, almost velvet to the touch leather bag, and it might be a.
It only might.
It might also be a bag of devouring.
You never know.
Would I do that?
Yes.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
Yes, you would.
yes, I totally would. But
Sorry to interrupt you, Momento, but I've run out of space on my 2,000 character limit that Discord gives me. So I've had to now edit a different one of my messages, which was just tar, to have the extra parts on. Can I get the second part pinned, please?
let me find it. Whereabouts even is the message?
It's if you go to the pinned messages and just jump to the current one, it is my next message. I've just taken over, and this is probably going to continue.
I found the pinned message with the disease and to-do list, but
Scroll
Yeah,
down a
jump to
tad.
it.
Yeah.
is that
21st.
the completed list?
Yeah.
Yes, the completed list is the part that I've removed and taken off.
Done.
Dankeschön. Sorry for that little digression.
No problem. I just wasn't sure exactly which message you wanted pinned.
Yeah, there was.
In that bag, you will find an amulet that proves who it is that is behind the curse to be none other than the Archlich of Oerth, Aserak.
Great.
Are we familiar with that name?
Meiril, Lagotah, Moril, make me a history check. Meiril, you have advantage.
Hey, it's still shit.
Right, let's see. History, you said? Well,
It's just a +1.
okay.
Oh! That,
Hey, nat 20.
Whoa.
that is a nat 20 for me too.
Okay. Both of you have heard stories in your travels of a lich more powerful than any other, whose allegiance lies with none, not even the Red Wizards of Thay claim hold over Acerak. It's said that he originates from a world other than the world of Faerun. I don't remember the exact actual name of the world to bit, so... Anyway, it said that he is incredibly powerful. If he wanted to, he could be a god, but...
Is this a good time to faint?
Oh, yeah.
I faint. I hear the name, I get shivers through my entire body, and I drop.
Can I try and catch him before he hits his head?
Make me a dexterity check.
Oh yeah, that's gonna go so well with my -1 to that. 10?
That's enough. You just about catch him and not as gently as you would like to lower him to the floor.
I don't
I'm gonna put a cushion under his head.
So,
My eyes are open and they're rolled backwards, just in case you wonder.
So if I've got this right, you want us to kill a already dying Yuan-Ti warlord that has been killed already and raised back, hence why he's dying, because of the death curse.
Not just want you to kill Raznasi, you need to kill that treacherous bastard.
So we need to do this. And also, we have until the 100-day mark of this death curse, as in we're already a third way through, or whatever this ritual is going to be finalized, and who knows what'll happen, but bad stuff.
By the sounds of it, no pressure then. That was Artis.
And
Yeah,
You already know that my priorities lie with the death curse first, and now that we know where Omu is, I can meet you along the way.
which is at best, give or take, at least 24 days travel away, presumably on average. Which brings us to half of the time elapsed before our deadline, just to get there.
Wait, we did like Camp Vengeance to Orolonga in like 4 days? 5 days?
Yes,
4 days? So
you're moving quickly.
yeah. So that's like at least
0.
10 days?
0.3% chance?
Yeah. I know.
Minimum 12.
Yeah, minimum 12 on a I don't even want to know the percentile chance.
A minimum 12, maximum 24.
Not to mention as well, just to point out, this is a straight line from point A to point B, which I don't think we can technically do, because we don't know the terrain that might be in our way.
Oh no, you can't go through a task of Khellar.
Yeah. So that's why I'm basing this on averages, because we'll try and move fast, which will give us some days. But
Let's say it takes us like 30 days to get to it. We're still on day 67.
cutting it a bit close, though.
Yeah, and we started right there, you know.
You started at day 20, it is currently day 37 of the curse.
Right, okay, so we've been out for 17 days in game.
So realistically, it's about, again, as much time as you already spent in the jungle if you go as the crow flies and don't take a diversion.
I would suggest going along, like, here in that case.
That's a swamp as well, remember?
Yep, the Ordani Basin is a swamp.
Yeah, that is true.
And brings you very close to undead territory.
Yeah, you are.
I can also see there's undead territory here and undead territory here.
Did any of you follow up on what she said about the thing inside the amulet, by the way? Thing inside the bag, by the way?
Since I have the bag, I'm gonna put my hand in it and think, you know?
Okay. You reach in and pull out what appears to be an amulet carved from obsidian and shaped like a screaming humanoid skull with ruby eyes and emeralds for teeth. It hangs from an iron chain necklace.
If there was ever a thing that looked evil, it is that.
Yeah, someone has really bad taste.
As far as I can tell, it was created by the Archlich himself, although it does not on its own radiate his dark power. It must have some use near to the soulmonger.
Do you guys mind if I put that back in the bag?
Go for it.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
it was
thing.
me hoping you'd attune to it.
No.
There's a reason I'm not showing you how useful it can be. He says, giving you the handout.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Does it well, I'm not a magic user. I can't tell if it feels very evilly. You know what?
Do you want to ask Dragonbait?
I'm gonna ask the Naga if she knows what it does, what it can do, and if we should keep it away or use it.
As far as we have been able to determine, the amulet is used for transportation and short-range teleportation. It does not itself radiate evil, or it would not have been able to pass through the barrier around or along it.
Okay. Anyone want it?
I can move quite quickly, even without assistance. Perhaps someone who less more mobile would be more befitting. Also, it's not quite my style.
I'm not even awake. I'm not even awake to see the amulet or recognize it or anything. I'm out. Well, not out.
I could take it.
Yeah, I can see it fitting your style, actually, Mercy.
If you feel weird about it while wearing it, you take it off, okay?
Promise?
Can I insight check that?
I'm just gonna put it out, it's Manor.
Yeah, are you inside checking the player?
Both. It's not gonna matter all that much. My insight is 1, so that's 7.
I'll do deception on my dice. I beat you. Really?
I am going to note that attuning to the amulet will not change your alignment in any way. It is not specified as an evil artifact.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna hand it to you. You seem to be the one that doesn't make stupid decisions so far, so...
Hey.
Thank you, I guess.
You made the decision of fainting.
Oh, shut up.
I believe that we make sensible decisions. It just happened to backfire.
So, what else can we do for you before you head back out into the jungle?
Please tell her to wake me up.
Oh, I would assume that you won't stay for very long. Well, I'm not faint for very long.
Nope.
Why?
I'm sure the Lagotah will just kick you or something.
Hey! That's more of a mercy thing than a Lagotah thing.
It is.
True.
I was gonna ask,
I don't think Lagotah
Why
would
is
actually,
it
catch
why
me
is it
mid-fall just to
so
kick me.
Please. Why is it so
Please, not when you're ready.
important we kill the rest in the sea?
He is a traitor to what I stand for. The UNT are abominations upon this world, and none of them should be left alive ever.
I can agree with that one.
The good old UNT Naga Civil War bullshit thing.
Yep.
Not that Meryl has any idea. Meryl is
Well,
sneaks
no, Meryl has been
No.
reading the book.
Yep.
True, actually, that's true.
Yeah, Meryl would know that Nagas and UNT hate each other.
Fair enough.
You would also know that Nagas tend to be the good snake people, and UNT tend to be the evil snake people.
Okay.
Okay.
And by tend to be, I mean this one might be lawful good.
Fair enough.
Yep.
And
Here's
since
the
it's
thing.
not made of bone, it's not the evil kind of Naga.
Here's the thing, though. She wants us to go against the Lich because she hates the thing.
Are you not already hunting the death curse and its origin, the soulmonger? Because if you are already opposed to a Serac.
That's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm saying is, I agree.
It's okay. I don't.
Yeah,
want
it's
to
okay once it's gone.
I don't want to speak for everybody else, but I personally agree.
Yeah.
Well, okay. If it means that that thing is going to be gone forever and never come back, fine.
Side note, Mercy, are you attuning to the Amulet of the Black Skull?
Yes, I'll put it on.
Okay, noted.
I must admit, this dying UNT warlord, it might be something we could potentially take, as it's in a weakened format, even if it is ancient. And a thing of legend, apparently. But this Archlich we have no way of defeating at all.
We have reason to believe that a Serac is not even watching his curse develop. We believe he is on a different plane, accomplishing different things while his curse runs its course.
Do you have any information on which plane this is? Because there's quite a bunch of them.
I can only see whether he is on this plane or not, and nothing I have tried has detected him here since the curse was first brought to my attention.
All right.
Any way you can warn us if he were to come back to this plane?
Not from here. Unfortunately.
Had to try.
Indeed.
Well, feel free to tag along.
I cannot and will not leave this place.
I was not really being serious. I kind of figured.
What is tying you to this place?
This is both where I guard and where I live. We Nagas have certain temples and places of power that we watch over and guard against those who are of evil heart. The protections around Orolonga require my presence. And this shrine must not be corrupted. It has stood for hundreds of years without being breached. Even with the fall of the old city, it will not fall now.
Alright.
Hello, Ray.
Hello.
Hey, Ray.
Hello.
Hi.
You would know from Vola's Guide to Monsters that a Naga. Nagas never feel the ravages of time has come to sickness. And the first Nagas were created in Mortal Guardians by a humanoid race long lost to history. When the race died out, the Nagas deemed themselves the rightful inheritors of their treasures and magical lore. Industrious and driven, Nagas occasionally venture out from the lairs to track down magic items or write spellbooks. However, generally they will not.
Alright.
I got like a third of that because that was really fast.
Well, so Ways and Goods, the
Basically,
beautiful Guardian Nagas.
She stays where she is, basically.
Yeah, fair.
The Guardian Nagas protect sacred places and items of magical power from falling into evil hands. In their hidden areas, they research spells and hatch convoluted plots to thwart the evil designs of their enemies.
Okay.
Basically, she's too busy and got too much on her plate right now.
She's already planning, those really, those master plans about
Setting up the next life curse instead of a death curse just to spite her.
only to piss him off.
Yeah.
Nobody dies, ever.
Because that
Not
works
even-
so well in Torchwood.
Okay, so edits have been made. We have now completed. Head to Oralunga to find out more information about Omu from something that lives there. Found out what something was. Changed the current goal, aside from the overarching main quest line, to kill the UNT warlord Rasnasi. Added some more extra information about the forbidden city of Omu, home of an architect Cleric and his UNT, led by a warlord named Rasnasi. And 100 days before the death curse is concluded, in capitals, this is bad.
It's roughly 100 days.
We have a little bit of a time constraint.
Just a little bit.
Just a tad.
Yeah.
Just the tip of a time constraint.
There we go, roughly 100 days before the death curse is concluded. I couldn't remember what was said around that point, like about the ritual and whatnot, but to be fair, I don't think it was any key essential details,
She said it was feeding something.
which we can
Yeah.
conclude as a soulmonger, correct?
Yeah.
She said the soulmonger was feeding something.
Oh, okay.
It's sort of apocalypsy thing, probably.
Yeah. Something very, very bad.
Soulmonger is feeding something. This is bad. There we go.
You could just like tap that every second line, like this is bad.
I don't know, find a maze to get Uptown Funk You Up's favour isn't exactly that bad.
I will hurt you.
Helping the people of Dunrun Lum with a horny god isn't the baddest thing in the world. Maybe for the god, but
those
not for
things
us.
will have to wait, sadly.
Yes.
So,
Definitely.
are there any other places in the jungle you would like to know about? I can tell you a little of what lies between here and Omu.
Yeah, how to get there? That would actually be really good.
On foot. The last airship that tried was brought down by dark magic some miles north of Omu.
Do we know what that dark magic is in the event that we stumble across it even on foot?
Unfortunately, I do not. Only that it came as part of a storm.
Did you just say unfortunately?
Unfortunately.
Okay.
Though with her accent, it's a little hard to tell because she's a snake.
I literally thought you were trying to make a pun.
It's the obvious to ask for, but never costs to be prepared, anything we should look out for dangers or boons on the way to Omu?
You might want to check in on the albino dwarves' home of Hrakamar, though it lies at the end of the Valley of Lost Honor, which, as far as I can tell, now has a being born of fire and bred of fire watching over it.
Oh, great. I'm gonna be such a good help there.
Albino dwarves. Oh, what was it called?
It's on the map. Hrakamar.
It is now Hrakamar.
Actually? Oh, does this creature born of fire, you said, know a better way, or is it like... Let me actually check.
I do not have that information on what has taken over Hrakamar.
Right.
The albino dwarves who still live nearby may be able to tell you more.
Well, it does sound like... Yeah, I had my fair share with those.
Was it a being of what has taken it over?
Born of fire. Being of fire, born of fire.
I know what that is.
I mean, I'm not hiding it particularly well, but she knows. Well, she doesn't know, but I'm not doing a particularly trying job of trying to hide it. It's kind of obvious.
Yeah, it's very obvious.
Is it a dragon?
It's a fire elemental.
Yeah.
I mean, she doesn't know what it is, so I'm not obliged to answer that question.
I mean, you could, but you're not going to.
I am not obliged to answer that question.
Wreck of the Star Goddess has just appeared as well.
Yep, that was the airship she told you had crashed.
Okay.
Oh.
Besides that, boons or dangers.
That maze. Do we know where it's located?
Do we have enough time to go there?
There is
If
a
it's one
maze.
way.
No, there is a maze by.
Is it by the Art of Ubtal?
No, it was by the.
No, that's
Don't
different.
worry.
Long. It's Dorman Long.
Do you mention this maze to her?
Well, given that I still have Meiril's notebook, we have been told about a maze that could give us the blessing of... What? Did you write it down? What?
I was in a good mood when Optau is favor.
When he still walked upon this plane, Ubtao was said to favour those who could solve mazes. There are two upon Chult that come to mind, though one more likely than the other. The less likely will be Dangrang Lang, as that is a defence built by the Grungs. The more likely is Ataz Mwahaha.
Really?
That's actually its name.
Let me guess, that's an evil place?
Ataz Mwaha. That's actually
Not
its
that
name.
much bitter.
Taj Moaha.
Eastern end of the map, up by,
Moaha.
Who knows, maybe she's stuttering.
eastern end of the map, up by Kitcher's Inlet and Mesro.
Oh, here.
Yep.
Well, I guess
Also-
we can check that out on our way back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Though if you do encounter a maze anywhere else, solving it may grant limited favour of the god Ubtao if he still watches this plane.
Good to know.
Well, cool. Solve mazes. Get blessed. Sounds like good shit.
Do you know what's going on at the heart of Uptown that seems to be like really full of undead.
The heart of Ubtao is a communication center for the Red Wizards of Thay, who also search for the soul monger for their own purposes and who feed them, as it is currently eating all of their food stock.
Headquarters of the Red Wizards of Thay.
It says communication center basically for them. Like, that's where they coordinate from. You would know Red Wizards of Thay, liches, kind of need to eat souls to survive.
So they were running out of food, as in running out of souls.
Yes, because the soulmonger is kind of eating the soul of anyone that dies.
Troubling, but I guess not on the priority list?
Nope.
You might be able to find allies against the Yuan Ti, so you do not go against both factions in Omu. But working with such evil is a corruption of the soul.
Oh, yeah. I'd rather go my own way. Thank you very much.
We have to work with
trying to
our
help.
enemy. We have to work with our enemies sometimes.
I mean, she has a point. Strong allies always good, but you know, all this... People are going to be judgmental after that.
Yeah, also kind of fearing a knife in the back at the end of the alliance.
Hi, yeah, no shit, Sherlock. You don't say.
Are there all other allies we could find along the way?
What about
Beyond
those that were
maybe the albino dwarves of Harakamar, there's not any I could realistically tell you will be on your side. Even then, the dwarves have grown strange since they were forced out of their home. You might have to persuade them as to your intentions, or they will not trust anything you say.
You know what? I can sort of relate to that. Being shoved out of your home, actually. I think we
Moril,
need to talk to them.
You're good about talking to people, right? You're good at that.
Yes, sir.
Convincing
I've been
people?
told. I've been told, yeah.
Good.
Don't mind me.
You're just playing around, aren't you?
Yep.
I feel you.
Getting my
there-
percentile die out.
Is that what they call it these days?
It's kind of called a
Sorry.
cube.
Sorry.
The look I just gave my camera, me. Not that you could see it, but the look I just gave my camera.
I think we've pretty much covered everything on our notes. Is there any other questions that we have? Because I have one more, but it's like kind of down the priority list.
Well, if you have the question, just go ahead and ask it.
Any diseases, foliages, or dangers of plant life that we should be wary of, and how to avoid it, perhaps? How to use it to our advantage out in the jungle?
It is the jungles of Chult. Always be wary, especially though of the yellow creeper plant, which seeks to turn you into a zombie under its control. Sorry, yellow musk creeper.
Yellow
And
musk what?
Yellow musk creeper. Seeks to turn you into a zombie under its control.
Yes.
And use it to advance its territory.
What kind of weakness does it have? Fire?
It's a plant.
I suppose fire is a good thing then.
You know, in some of the buildings I've been on, the hierarchies I've been in, they tend to use a lot of weed killer. I don't know if we can get some over here though.
Nope. This is
Oh no,
tend
I'm
to
sure that's
be
just
in
for the
fire.
half elves. No, that wasn't actually a comment that I made.
One last thing, if it isn't abusing of your hospitality. Our friend here kinda took a lot of damage from the protections to this place.
Yeah, he was ignorant.
Is
and,
there
you know-
anything you can do to help him before we head back outside in the dangers of the jungle?
When you step outside, all will be restored. Though mind, you will not be able to re-enter this room. To
Don't
make
you think that's a little bit of
Hang on, let me finish, right? So make sure you have asked everything you wish to ask of me before you step outside. And so, what were you saying, Ray?
She was just gonna say, is that kind of being like an enabler?
God damn it.
As a note, Cora, you have managed to sketch quite a few of the birds. They are pretty beautiful.
Sweet.
Well, I suppose we best make sure that we have asked everything.
Okay. I can't really think of anything from the top of my head.
Are there any key influential names or characters that we could potentially meet that you haven't named already?
Just take a moment to think. That I know of, none that you are not already aware of.
Better safe than sorry.
So the undead in this area are pretty hive-minded, am I right?
The undead wander at random. They have no force controlling them anymore.
Anymore?
Once, in the Rasnasi's first life, he controlled the undead horde in their attack on Meiril, but he was defeated and the horde was broken. Its remnants still make up the majority of the dead that wander the jungles to this day.
Right. Do undead have anything they actually fear that we could just get them away from our camp?
They're already dead. What do they have to fear in this world?
In existence?
The Naga has a point. I don't think they're really aware enough to know what any form of emotion is really.
No, of course not. I guess just cause something else to draw their attention instead.
Seems to be the idea.
Meiril,
Yes.
are you able to set up large-scale traps?
I mean, I have a hunting trap, but that's about it.
I'm thinking a tripwire that triggers some sort of rattling far away from the camp. Or sound cue.
Holds up her trap. You call that a trap?
No, more like a lure, really.
You might want to let this to the experts, sweetheart.
Well, oh.
It's true.
Fair enough.
We have people around that are more befitting to the wilderness than I am.
Yeah, that's right, city boy.
Yes, quite so.
Pretty
I've
boys, I like it. But I like city boy too.
I shall take that as a compliment.
Stupid snakes, I'm gonna start calling you silly boy.
I high-five Cora, by the way.
I'd appreciate if you put this behind us. Do we have anything else then, or should we make our leave? We are on a time constraint after all.
Yep, we are. So, where are we gonna? We were gonna head to Omu, and on the way we were gonna go to Khellar and talk to the dwarves, right?
I think that seems like the best course of action, yeah?
Right.
It appears that we'll have to go through a Taz.
Khellar.
Thank you. Wait,
Ataz Khellar.
that wasn't the one I was meaning, actually. A Taz.
Muaha is on the far side of the coin.
Yeah,
Ikwawasi?
is there.
Oh,
But
Ataz Ikwazi. Oh.
A Taz. Ikwawasi?
I tend to
Ikwazi?
say Ikwazi.
Ikwasi works. I can live with Ikwasi.
That's how I say it.
You
Just
what?
forget there's an
Ikwasi.
L in there.
Yep.
It's a silent L.
Yep. Yes. The Gorge of Blades that forms a gateway to the Valley of Lost Honor from the north.
Anything special about that place?
It is run by beings who worship fire. That is about all I know.
Which makes sense with the thing bonfire in the valley. Okay.
Maybe.
Aren't we glad that we have someone like Moril in our midst?
I know. I
You
guess.
might make friends there.
You're funny.
I'd try. So we'll have to go
Well.
by Ataz
Ataz Khellar.
then down to Ataz Ikwazi, through the Valley of Lost Honor, Harkamar, and from there, Omu.
Oh boy, we're gonna do a lot of traveling, aren't we?
Yep.
And is there any information about Kahakla?
It is termed the Gorge of Death by those who have set eyes upon it. As far as we can tell, it used to be a valley on the bed of an ancient ocean.
Did you really have to ask that question?
The site of
Sounds-
fossils and
Knowledge.
bones, not the
Sounds
site
like-
of undead.
Sounds like
Thank
such
you.
a
That is
pleasant
comforting.
place.
It's actually meant to be really pretty.
Again,
Uh,
that is very comforting. Thank you.
DM to players, have you ever seen, photos or footage of places that have got a load of ancient sea fossils?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what a Taz Khellar is.
Cool.
Oh.
Is there any threats, hazards, or anything that we should know about and be prepared for at Kahakla?
Not that I know of beyond the general dangers of the jungle.
Okay. I believe that's all I can think of.
Right.
Yeah.
Should we get a move on then? Instead of just sitting here and trying all too hard and to think about questions?
Then I wish you good fortune in the trials to come.
Thank you, Lady Snake.
Thank you for your
I see.
precious
I
help.
see.
I nod.
Thank you, Guardian. Do you have a name that we should call you if we ever do end up returning somehow?
She told you, she told Lagotah originally, I'm sure it got passed on. It's Sarja and Baza. Give me 1 second to type that out for you.
Okay. Suppose we'll make our leave then.
Yes, let's.
Okay.
I could really use a
Hold on.
Out. Ray, go ahead.
Cora wants to look at the snake lady and say, this is a nice place you got here. I'd have a little less pillows, but I will say, you see that big orange bird over there and that blue one? You let them get together, they gonna make some hideous babies and they gonna attack you like nobody's business. So if I were you, I'd lessen that population or keep them separate, just to let you know.
You think I don't know the birds that live in my own domain, young lady? Worry not about me.
Well, I'd rather give you the warning before your eyes get pecked out your head, but by all means, have fun.
I mean, if she really has to, she'll turn them into lunch.
Jesus Christ.
But these are becoming really annoying. I'm gonna eat them.
Yeah. Well, you have fun with all that, and appreciate
She is basically a giant snake.
Yeah. Cora's not phased by that at all. She thinks it's cool. So yeah, I appreciate you letting me stay a little bit and take a look at your scenery and all here. But yeah, thank you. She walks out with that one.
Thank you.
Okay.
I love Cora.
So you guys head back outside the entrance where you came in. Oh.
Artist, Dragonbait. Will we be meeting you in Omo then?
We will try and meet up with you closer to Omo. I have something I need to do at Mesro, and then I'll make my way down there.
Sounds like a bit of a detour, but...
Just a bit.
You know where we're headed, so... You do you.
I'll link up with you. Good luck out there.
And the same to you if you're heading that deep into undead territory.
Once again, thank you, Sergeant Baza.
She inclines her head, and you'll head out.
I give a bow and leave.
Okay. Stepping outside, where it was nighttime as you stepped in, it is now a fresh dawn. There is no rain in the sky. It's a nice, cool, by Chiltern standards, 27 degrees Celsius. And it's a new dawn. You're getting the benefits of a long rest. Mercy, your attunement is completed.
Thank you.
This mean another day has elapsed?
And it is now day 38.
Fuck!
You arrived at Oralonga at the end of day 37.
Okay.
So fun fact, my other party took a long rest outside of Oralonga before up.
Yeah, but they probably also didn't take a massive amount of damage going up.
I mean, they took no damage.
They didn't stick to the wall.
Actually, no. One of them failed the con save and took some psychic damage. And for the benefit of Ray, do you guys want to summarize what was said before she managed to join the channel?
I need to go to the bathroom, but you guys can do that.
Yeah.
I can look back at my notes. Everything that has been important should be in the to-do list for us for future reference. But we found out more information about the lost city of Omu. It is also called the Forbidden City of Omu, home to an archlich named Sorcerer. He also has a bunch of Yuan Ti under his control that is led by a warlord named Rasnasi. The Naga desired for us to kill, eliminate, destroy, and utterly immolate, if we could, Rasnasi before we lift the death curse, to ensure that Rasnasi could never return. After that point, we should then find a way to destroy the Soulmonger, because if we don't sort this curse out within roughly 100 days of it being active, we're currently on 38, bad shit go down, yo. The Soulmonger is apparently feeding something and will be complete roughly 100 days in.
Sounds fun.
We learned that the heart of Uptow, the floating rock formation infested with undead that we already know about, is being used as the communication center. Thay. The Red Wizards of Thay are a bunch of liches, necromancers kind of thing deal. A lot of evil people, but they're running out of souls to eat and feed and to keep themselves young. So, go on.
I said fine, keep on.
The reason is the Soulmonger is stealing every soul, so they can't take any. So they're kind of also against the Cleric in this case, and they also want the Soulmonger to be destroyed, meaning they could be potential allies. You know, despite the fact that they're evil and shit.
Alrighty then.
There is also we shouldn't try to get to Omu by airship, because that's apparently a bad idea. Magical Storm knocks it down, which is the crash site of...
The Star Goddess.
Thank you, the Star Goddess, which is also highlighted on our map. Over at the Valley of Lost Honor, there is also Harak-Hamar, the home city of the albino dwarves. We met one albino dwarf actually as one of the guides, but we chose against him, instead opting for the Tabaxis. Apparently there is a being born of fire and of fire itself that has taken over Harak-Hamar. I get a feeling the others are basically going, dragon. If we help the being of fire, they might be able to ally ourselves with us. However, dwarves being dwarves are very untrusting, so we're gonna have to work on that.
Alrighty.
Good thing that one of you speaks Dwarven.
Yeah.
Yeah, that ain't me.
For some reason, Moril speaks Dwarven.
It's the whole being of fire, born of fire thing. It's Moril. Moril is the one that has taken over.
Yeah, he's gonna. I said he was gonna make friends there. Didn't say which ones.
We found out that there is also another maze at Mesro or at Tazmahaha.
At Tazmahaha.
At Tazmahaha, there is another maze that we could get Uptown's favor. However, it is also equally out of the way, so maybe on the way back.
Okay.
We also found, actually, I think you were here for when it was talking about yellow moss creepers that turns you into zombie. Okay.
Yeah, I got that.
I think that's pretty much it. I can't see anything else that I've written down.
We have a bag of holding and a creepy-looking amulet.
That is
At first sight, it looks really evil, but you know, it's really not evil.
I'm wearing it. It's fine.
So wait, because it's evil, does that, hold you the whole change alignment thing too?
No, it's not evil.
It was just made by an evil person.
It just looks evil.
It just looks real creepy.
Yeah, unlike the Golthia staff in Curse of Strahd, it is not itself evil. So attunement to it does not change your alignment.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Stepping back outside and looking around after you've all gained the benefits of your long rest. The shrine behind you is just a barren chamber, and the snakes are gone, the steps are solid, and there's a clear path between the plants and the thorns.
Oh, thank Lord.
Alright. I could do this. Let's go! I guess. Let's go!
What path do you want to take away from Orlanga?
Let's see. I'm thinking, well...
We can't
We're
actually
totally
pass.
going this way, right?
Yeah,
Come on.
I thought we were
definitely.
gonna go hiking.
I'm thinking we could get, like, there. begin
There's
with.
a little bit of a mound. Oh, I was looking at the wrong one. We can't pass through with Kahakla, can we?
No. It itself is a gorge.
Oh. Can we pass through
Think
here?
the Grand Canyon.
Okay, can we pass?
You could probably cross the River Taff around there.
But
Or
weren't we
here?
all?
Which one?
But
which
weren't
way
we
would
also gonna? What? Weren't we also gonna go to Atazkahaka?
It'd be more of a
No,
sightseeing
we're
location.
going that way.
Right. So in that case,
Northbound around it is quicker.
Yeah, probably.
probably
So-
yeah.
That way, and then turn that way.
You know?
Yeah, the down this way is much quicker.
Down this way, so we can maybe see the site from around here.
Oh, we don't know what this thing is here, do we?
It's a mine, but we don't even know if it's
Dwarven
exists.
mine, probably.
There's a key somewhere.
It is a mine.
Go along the shore all the way, and then hit Rakamar before that is Ilwasi.
We
What,
can't
you
go along.
want us
We
to
can't
go
go along
because-
around the shore.
Along
There's
the
a mountain
shore,
in the way.
and then
And then the volcano, and then
above
the
the
dwarves.
volcano. Yeah, sure. What could possibly go wrong there?
Okay.
I mean, it is an option if we want to do some hiking.
Climb straight over a mountain ridge. I mean, that sounds like exhaustion points to me.
There
Good
could be
luck
hidden
crossing a
passage.
mountain.
There could be hidden passages under the mountain. You know, open with a secret door and stuffs.
And says with big
goblins.
big letters saying entrance.
No, big letters saying, "Speak, friend, and enter."
I don't think so. Jamie,
And we'll
what were
all
you saying?
We'll all turn to the half elf to translate, and actually the one of the half orcs will know what to say for some reason.
Wait, what was this side?
Sorry, I'm
Are you tired or something?
I'm just making Lord of the Rings references. Sorry.
Oh,
How dare
Oh.
I?
I didn't.
I understood them.
I
Yeah.
wasn't paying enough attention.
Thanks.
Sorry.
I feel hurt.
I
Okay.
love how both the Swiss girls think it's a reasonable option to go through the mountains.
Well, yeah.
Why
It's just a
don't
bit
we
of
just go to
hiking.
the? Why don't
Yeah.
we just go to the top of the volcano and start tossing rings down there?
Or virgins, that also is a thing.
Yeah, that is also a thing. So, which path do we take? Do we go past the mine,
apparently you
like
guys
right
don't
here?
wanna. Apparently, only the half orcs want to hike, so I guess this way and then.
You're
that
asking
way.
the city boy, the city half elf, if he wants to go hiking.
You're pointing around like you actually want to go through Kahakla, but
No, we want to go around it, like next to it.
right, we can actually do that.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's like,
Yeah, let's go.
like by this point it goes up, or the river goes down, and it's like a big gorge, like I said, the Grand Canyon, but much
Okay.
wider.
Then perhaps we go to say this mark. X marks the spot, and from there.
But we
That's the
can't go through there. We need to go around. That place there is a giant gorge that we can't go through. Hence why we need to go that way. Or that way.
is a gorge. Is not really able to be crossed.
My cursor is not really, following along, but okay.
Still thinking
go.
this is a doable thing, but
I disagree. I think we
Nice.
should just
Sure.
go
fine.
right here.
I agree.
Oh,
Why?
Because I want to stay on this side of the mountain.
If I'm going to draw in pink. I feel like we should take this
Might have to restart my
route.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
Basically,
a bit more of a detour if the undead territory gets a bit close.
That is through the undead
Okay.
territory.
Because you can see it just between. It has
Yeah, you can see it here.
quasi.
Ikulbazi. I'm gonna call it Ikulbazi.
And the record Stargullis. So, we good with taking the pink
Yeah.
route? Okay.
For now,
We
yeah.
take the pink route. So essentially, we could just let it be.
Pink road.
Road.
Am I the only one who thinks of Rainbow Road from Mario Kart?
Oh god, no. That's
Oh
not.
no.
So I'm mapping out with the supplies I have to make sure we don't get lost, I hope.
Well, we do have guides who were very silent in front of this big Naga thing.
Oh yeah, I kind of realized partway through that I accidentally ignored River and Flask, but oh
Get a
well.
catnap, it's fine.
Fuck's sake.
I guess it really doesn't matter that much, does it?
You know what, let me just reveal this whole area of jungle just so I'm not fighting with myself later. Oh no, so spooky. Jungle.
Oh no!
There might have been something hiding beneath.
So, are you guys heading down from the top of
Yep.
the ziggurat?
Yo,
Okay.
Pink
Uh,
road.
Reaching the bottom of the ziggurat as you prepare to head out for your day's travel, you notice that around the bottom of the steps, blue tulips are blooming.
blue tulips?
They weren't there before, right?
Nope.
No.
Do I see any Shwanga around?
Make a perception check.
Natural 20.
You do see one off at the edge of the tree line. It makes a small nod to you and then disappears under a rock.
God, does that thing live under a rock?
Not near the tulips.
Nope.
Have I ever seen a tulip like that before?
No.
You know, why don't we just ask Cora? Because Cora seems to be very familiar with, I don't know, nature.
Cora is also muted and deafened.
Poor thing.
Dang it.
But Cora doesn't. Well, these weren't here before. She's probably seen tulips before, but not like this.
Okay.
They are. Tulips are beautiful.
Can I
Is
ask?
about the only description I have for them.
Yeah, can I ask River Mist and Flask of Wine if they've ever seen flowers like that?
We have not ever encountered something like this in the jungle before. They are quite pretty, though. I don't think they'll serve any particular purpose beyond looking good behind your ears or decorating pretty boys' hair.
I am not
You mean
going to
silly
say
boy?
I was contemplating it, but I might have been.
Go for it, Meryl. Show us
No.
how pretty you are.
I'm going to hold my breath first, just in case, and pick one of the flowers.
You pick the flower. I was debating with myself whether I say, can you make me dexterity check? But, no, you quite easily pick one of the flowers. It is a beautiful blue tulip.
I have it put in my lapel where I had the other flower that apparently I had to hold.
And
You
just
do as
weave it
such.
into your pretty hair.
I'm gonna pick one and weave it into like some thread on the bag of holding.
Okay, you do so. You manage to find somewhere on the sort of outer entrance of the bag of holding to tie it in. The bag of holding now has a flower.
Cool. The bag of holding now feels loved.
Before we set off, I'm probably gonna be transferring a couple of things into my bag of holding, suggesting that the tents going in there because they're heavy.
Yes.
The hunting traps can probably go in as well.
I will set up our usual
Both of them.
bag of holding sheet, but I'll do that off stream and recording.
I could go in there.
Not for
But I'm
long.
not going there. Not going to though.
Can you hold your breath for very long?
I don't know.
Unfortunately, I don't think he's no.
I don't think I have enough constitution to do that.
So, how about not?
Because I was being so serious, you know. Right,
Yeah, I can
anyway.
actually hold my breath for 3 minutes.
We should be there, right? Oh my gosh, my browser lags. Let me actually restart that.
Okay. And with you guys heading down from the ziggurat, this is where I'm going to quickly call a 5-10 minute break. So if you do need to grab a drink, stretch your legs, whatever, now is a chance to go before we resume the journey back into the jungle.
Okay.
Grab a smoke. Airbag.
Bad.
Told you I was looking forward to that roleplay encounter.
Because I retched for half of it.
Now the real question is, when is Mercy going to end up using the amulet?
To get out.
By the way, someone does need to remind me every now and then that I do have the restorative ointment on me.
Where do I have a bag of holding sheet? I'll take the one from Cross of Strahd.
What did you guys think of my snake voice?
It was good.
Yeah.
It was, by the way, that was the voice that he was wanting me to put on, or something similar as a starting basis for Kaibar's voice. In which, because we had so many sessions, it slowly just turned into me putting a deeper voice on, because I couldn't manage it for that long.
To me, that's how those of, draconic or reptilian ancestry would speak.
Colville.
Yeah, I was wondering where I heard it before. It is
Colville
totally.
might have given me the idea. He quite openly says this is ideas for running your own game, so I shamelessly took the idea and made it mine.
Right, so I
Why
have
do I need
wanted-
to request
Oh,
access?
wait. Oh, wait. Let
Yeah.
me change the permissions. No, that's not there. Notification, access, okay. There, you should be able to get to it.
Here we go.
Thank you.
So I don't know who else.
I have the second tent. Ah.
Oh, someone is an anonymous chipmunk.
So I'm gonna take.
That's me.
Where's my tent? There.
Just gonna put added by belongs to Lagotah and Mercy.
You guys could have picked a fight in that room.
Why though?
No, I'm good. I'm quite good actually.
I mean, it's not like the poison spit does 45 damage average.
Yeah, no, it's quite alright when that would outright kill me. No, it wouldn't outright kill me. It would make me unconscious outright. Actually, with the health I was on, it could have outright killed me.
What else do I have?
It's not like God and Nuggles also have Gaius.
So now a Serac is in play. I'm not trusting anyone anymore.
I mean, come on. You've got... What would the Harper have to do anything against you guys? The faction literally based off of shadows and working behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
That reminds me, I need to add a couple of characters to this game. You guys are Time of Annihilation.
So I can now remove the hunting trap from my inventory. The next heaviest thing in my inventory is the hempen rope. I think I can handle that.
10. I have 1. So I can take that out. Okay, this.
Oh, I still have one.
Oh, right, I'm gonna put the cash in it. How heavy is a 1-gallon cask?
Let me Google it for you.
Oh, I'm doing it right now.
Yeah, I'm not.
It'd be US gallons to pounds, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
1 US gallon of water is equal to 3 pounds.
Okay.
So, sorry, 8.3 pounds even. I messed up. 8.3 pounds. So,
There you go.
Although technically you've got the keg's weight as well.
Fine, I'll put it down as 8.5 then.
whoops, that shouldn't be visible. I totally wasn't in the process of importing something into the game, which you shouldn't have to.
Quick, looks down at everything. Angren!
And saved it.
Oh, I actually did end up seeing... What?
What?
The fuck is he doing in here?
What?
I don't like you.
What?
I'm not gonna say it out loud because I don't want to spoil it for anyone who didn't see it.
I didn't see it.
So I'm not gonna say it out loud.
Remember that my Discord can't be seen on stream.
Oops, that spelled wrong. There we go.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's our characters. Well, some of our characters from Tales, anyway. So.
Why is there no All US keg sizes, by the way, are like 15.5 gallons, 7.5 gallons, 5.17 gallons.
Because US.
Yeah.
Maybe it makes sense in liters.
A gallon is surprisingly not that much.
Hey, Umbra.
Mm-hmm.
What's your LFIC now?
Alright, I'm back, sorry.
Welcome back.
Come back.
We just picked some blue tulips. I now am wearing one in my lapel.
Cora would not have picked them, and she would have not looked happy at you guys for doing that.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Okay.
Thank you
I
kindly.
may be a bit of disconnected from the Roll20.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's because I decided to restart my browser as a result of lag. Oh, okay.
Oh, shoot. I'm on the plane. God dang it. Oh, I need to get over. Please be nice, people. Please be nice. Please be nice.
I'm nice. I'm nice.
American drivers are not nice.
I promise.
So, with everyone back,
But I'm forward.
Yes.
okay.
Feel free to pin the bag of holding.
Oh, yep. Umbra's just quietly screaming at me in PM.
I just realized to be. Shut up, leave it. I was going to say you could technically unpin the completed list because it's close to the to-do list, but too late now. I can't be asked.
So, heading out from Orolonga, you guys get underway. Now I need to pull up a different handout. Sorry, it's for my own use, and I can't just store stuff on my second screen because streaming.
Fair
Let
enough.
them all see. Twickly types in twitch.tv.
Yeah, how about no?
The players aren't gonna look. They're too like Ballor _I.
Well, I'm
Underscore
actually
RS.
recording, so, you know, I can't actually cheat.
Good.
Not
So,
that I would.
you guys get underway away from Orolonga now that you have, everybody. So, any conversations you guys head out?
Not really. Nothing, aside from the usual complaining about.
Everything.
That's you. Still complaining about having to deal with undead lich lords.
Well, hopefully we won't have to
Take my sword
deal with
and
them.
go and cut a piece of hair off of Sith Boy.
Sorry?
She wants to try to sneak up and cut a piece of your hair off.
Are you sure you don't work with voodoo or something like that?
No! She's gonna let him see how it feels when you have a piece of you plucked off.
Is this gonna be my passive perception, or do I have to roll?
Give me a moment. Let me make a stealth check for her. Oh wait, she's not proficient. Does your passive perception beat that?
Yes.
It's a monk!
I suppose I'll not react until she ends up actually going to reach for my hair, in which case I'll dodge out the way. What are you doing?
So, you like picking flowers, don't you?
I looked at the one on my lapel. It was very beautiful, yes.
Yeah. So is your hair. You want me to pluck that off your scalp for you?
Preferably not, but... Okay, I get your point with this.
Yeah. You lucky it wasn't poisonous. And then if it was, I would have let you picked it.
I did hold my breath before I picked it in the event that it was a gaseous spore cloud.
You know nothing about playing, do you, boy? She kind of laughs at and walks away. In that maniacal laughter, tossing her sword a little bit as she's walking away.
I just giggle and well, chuckle really, but
She is a weird one.
I love her. She's cool. Let's carry on.
Uh-huh. I'm
Okay.
keeping my distance a bit away from now.
As this conversation goes on, well, the problem is that none of your passive perception skills are all that high. As a pack of velociraptors burst out from behind cover and attack.
Fuck.
Don't think now's the time for that. And as none of you beat their stealth score, you guys are surprised on the first round of combat.
Great.
Yep.
I will add you
I'm
to
gonna
that
do an
manually, Mir.
Yup. That will be a 6.
Oh my shit. It's because it's against dinosaurs.
Oh,
Oh damn, rolls a 5, rolls a 19. Good job, you have an advantage.
yeah.
And you guys are going to
Hold
have
on.
to take over River and Flask. And can someone Jaeger Cora for me, please? So I'm not running a PC in addition to everything else.
I'll take River.
I'll take Flask.
I guess I'll take Cora. But I'll need access. Thank you.
Right.
Done.
Thank you.
Keeps River Mist's sheet up because the initiative.
Well, you guys are surprised on the first round.
True that, true that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're missing Cora on the initiative order.
Yeah, just give me a sec.
Yep.
Cora. Initiative.
Boru. Wow, 2 natural ones.
That is sad.
Sorry.
Aw.
God damn it, stay away from me!
And as you're surprised, they, on the first round, you guys can't act. And you can't take reactions because surprised. So, the Velociraptors do have pack tactics. So, against River and Flask. But, again, it's Flask. Bite attack is a natural 20. Claw attack misses. Where's my d6? So, total of 11, 13 points of damage from the bite against Flask of Wine.
Yep.
Second Velociraptor. What's Flask AC?
14.
Hits with its bite, misses with its claw for 6 points of piercing damage.
Alrighty.
Velociraptors up by River. First one. River's AC is also 14, right?
Yep.
Has advantage on that. Natural 20.
God damn it.
Oh my gosh.
I forgot they have pack tactics. That is 12 points of damage onto River from the natural 20. Second attack. Claw hits. Bite misses even with advantage. For... Where's my caltrop? Sorry, I'm having to have fun trading dices. 6 points of slashing damage from the claw against River.
Ooh, they took a bit.
Meiril against you. Well, thank God for advantage because those aren't going to hit. What's your AC?
16.
Bite misses, even with advantage. Claw hits for a grand total of 3 points of slashing damage. Second Velociraptor is going to hit with both, unless I... And no nat 20s. So, the claw attack does 4 points of slashing damage to you. The bite attack does 4 points of piercing damage to you.
Great.
Lagotah, your AC is 18, right?
Yes.
Okay. First Velociraptor hits you with its claw for a grand total of 5 points of slashing damage. Second Velociraptor, that dice went off the table, hits you with both. Natural 20 on the claw with advantage. So the bite attack is 7 points of piercing damage for 4. That's off the table. 5. 9 points of slashing damage on the claw. That was a natural 20. Top of the round, River Mist.
River Mist is actually going to draw a short sword and aim for this one here, in front of Flask of Wine. For a 19 and a 19. No, 19.
Yeah, those hit.
No.
For
Okay.
7 plus 5, 12 damage.
Yeah, kills it.
I take it the 7 wasn't enough to kill it.
Nope.
Okay. That's River Mist's turn.
Mercy.
Wait, did you? Oh, okay. I'm gonna move. 5, 10. There and what? I'm gonna shoot
These
this
are
one.
Okay.
These are based. Oh, first I'm gonna hunter marks it.
Okay.
So let's go.
Pop these things. Oh my
Wow.
god.
What was that? Oh.
Damn.
Mana quote of the day. Dice hate me.
Oh.
Top.
Yeah, that's why I don't roll. Roll20 doesn't hate me too much.
So yeah, Velociraptor goes pop.
Yep, that's my turn.
Flask of Wine.
Yeah, Flask of Wine is gonna draw their short sword and try and hit this one.
Just crossed.
Yeah.
Protecting each other, how cute.
Those 13 hits.
Breaking the pack tactics. 13 just hits.
Nice. Come on.
Ow.
8. And again.
Yeah, it's just gonna, ow, dead.
Nice. And they're gonna wink at River Mist.
Okay. Rolls round to the Raptors.
None of them have pack tactics except the fucker against me.
You say that now.
God damn it. God damn it.
They're trying to reform their pack. Actually, no, that one wouldn't move. This one would move. Doesn't provoke opportunity attacks, it doesn't leave your threat in range, but they still have pack tactics. So, I'll start with the attacks up on River, which both have advantage, which they need. Nope, misses completely. First Raptor against you, Meiril. Is going to hit you with the claw. Let's see if I nat 20 with it. I do not. Misses you with the bite for a grand total of 4 points of slashing damage. Second Raptor is going to hit you with the bite. Misses with the claw for a grand total of 3 points of piercing damage. Lagotah,
You could have beaten here.
first one against you is going to not hit unless advantage. Nope, misses even with advantage. Second Raptor hits you with the claw. Does not hit with the bite for a grand total of 6 points of slashing damage.
Ouch.
Moril.
Let's see. let's see. If I move there, that's going to be an attack of opportunity, right?
Nope.
You're
No.
not leaving the threatened range, so no.
You're Gucci, brother.
Not even from that one.
You're not leaving threatened range, so no.
All right.
Attack of opportunity are if you leave the range, not if you enter it.
If you move
In
there,
this
like
edition.
from
All right. So I step right there.
Yep.
And I go in north direction with this.
That will hit River Mist.
can you
Nope,
go like
because
that way?
I'm expending a sorcery point to use Careful Spell.
Ah, nice. So the raptors have to make me dexterity saving throws.
Yes.
1 pass is 2 passes.
And
Or
8
you-
damage.
Still gonna take
doesn't-
50% damage.
Ow. Ow. Yeah, they look hurt. Anything else on your turn?
I've made my movement, I've made my action, I still have my reaction. But that's a no.
Okay, Lagotah.
I am going to attack the one that's in front of me.
Okay.
Well, in front of me. That one.
Yep. Surprise is fun.
No, it's not. That's gonna hit because that's a natural 17.
Yeah.
With my pretty warhammer. Where's my d8? D8. For a total of 10 bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
Holy sh!
And as a bonus action, I will take my second wind because ow, 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 and I will heal up 1d10 plus 4, which is 11 points.
Okay, nice. Meryl.
That's
Oh, right. Short sword comes out. The one north of Moril.
Okay. Yeah.
For 10 piercing.
Pop.
And I'm going
It had what,
to...
1 HP left?
2 HP.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
going-
they had 10 HP each.
Spending a key point to Flurry of Blows, the one south of Moril.
I thank you very much for that
I
cover.
need to learn how that works, but okay.
I
Yep.
No,
spend one-
it's fine.
I spend 1 key point and I get to make 2 unarmed attacks as a bonus action after
Okay.
I have attacked once. Or at least
Fair.
once.
That's more kind of I as the DM don't know how it works. Second attack miss.
For 5 points of bludgeoning.
Okay.
Hooray.
Anything else on your turn?
No, I'll move to there.
Okay. Yep, Cora.
Cora is gonna cast Shillelagh on her staff.
Okay.
Bonus action. And I noticed that it's not set up in her attacks page, but that will be a +5 to hit, so I'm just gonna roll it. Slash R
D8 plus
1d20 plus 5 as she attacks the one that's down here.
Okay.
That's a D, not an S. Does a 12 hit?
Misses. Just misses.
Oh well. That's Cora's turn.
River.
1 swipe the short sword. Never mind. 2 swipe with the short sword.
Hits.
6 slashing damage.
Pop. Mercy.
Yeah, I'll shoot this one.
Move your
Okay.
hunter's mark.
I'll move my hunter's mark first. Where's my character sheet?
Oh my
No.
Jesus.
Wow.
Misses.
Welcome back, Ray.
It would.
Welcome
Well,
back.
Oh,
my turn. Yes, it is.
Yeah, we're in combat.
Oh, fun.
It's almost done now.
Velociraptors.
Oh, fun.
Cora
I
tried
was-
to bonk one and missed.
Yeah, I was Jaegering you,
Oh.
and I had you cast Shillelagh on your staff.
Okay.
So I didn't use
Flask
any
of
of
wine.
your spell slots.
Flask of wine. Which one is it? Is gonna
Left one.
short sword.
Misses.
Miss. Yeah.
Why am I
Again.
like crap now?
This is an evasive Velociraptor. Ow.
He's all over the place.
For 9 slashing. All right.
Raptor's turns. They're gonna disengage.
Yeah, pack tactics this one, bitch.
Bye.
They get to disengage.
I mean, anyone gets to disengage.
It's an
Yeah,
action.
Animals?
Attack of opportunity.
Are they
Animals?
smart
No.
enough to do?
Animal still has basic like nature of self-preservation.
Velociraptors are
light.
hunters.
Okay.
Velociraptors are smart enough to know when they can't take this fight. These feathered dinosaurs are about the size of a large turkey, is an aggressive predator and often hunts in packs to bring down larger prey.
Okay.
Also knows enough to fuck off.
But was it enough?
I mean, Cora, the dinosaurs
Cora,
are running.
Okay. That's good, because she didn't want to attack them.
Yeah, but the rest of your party are.
Hmm?
The rest of your party have been attacking them.
Well, yeah, defense is one thing. That's fine.
But yeah, now they're running.
Oh. Well, bye, guys.
Moril, you're up.
What's Moril gonna do?
Oh, it's me?
Yep.
I go. That was easy. I don't act.
Lagotah.
Reckon we can eat those? No, we have enough. If we can, we have enough.
Yeah, 6 of them should feed us.
Well, I'm not gonna run after them. It's not like goblins, you know.
Yeah, these things actually do not have any loot.
Meiril.
Hey, look over there! Damn it!
Nope.
Oh.
That's my turn.
Cora.
Did he just try to
Yes,
dart
he did.
them?
I was like, hey, look over there. Darts it, misses badly.
Did you see it though? Because that's a high deception roll.
Yeah.
Meiril rolled such a good deception roll that he deceived himself.
Wait. I want to see if I saw this or
Okay.
not. Hold on. I probably didn't. Her thing sucks, but you know. What do I need to roll?
Probably perception.
Perception.
Nope.
Nope. Oh God, no.
Whew.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
So Cora,
she
what are you
kinda-
doing on your turn?
She's been kind of like just sitting back, watching them fight, kind of picking her teeth a little bit, and all that. They not really that much of a fight, to be fair. I mean, yeah, they ain't gonna. I'm telling you, if you've ever had them to eat, you have to cook them so much. It's like to make them tender. If not, you're gonna lose your teeth out your mouth trying to eat them. I
Still
just let them
food.
go. Well, yeah, it's still.
River Mist is pretty hurt. Just saying.
Oh. Well,
Pointing it out, do what you want with that information, since you missed most of the fight.
I guess I can be nice. So why everybody wanting me to heal them? It's like y'all need. What the heck? All right,
Just-
fine.
You don't have to. It was just pointing it out since you missed it. Like, only 4 of us took damage. I can't see
How about we
Meril's
all-
health bar.
How about we all invest in shields from here on?
Can't see whose health bar?
Meiril, because
Oh yeah, because
Cora's
it's hidden
on
under
top of it.
Cora.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do
Oh yeah, Meiril's pretty hurt too.
I got bit, I got scratched, I got bit some more, I got scratched some more.
Oh, she ain't healing, pretty boy, but she'll hear the other person.
Wow. Okay. River Mist is just going to clean the guts off his short sword and put it back.
There, that's healing to the other person.
To River Mist.
I am moving my hunter's mark.
2.
This one.
Because the raptor that you attacked last
Oh,
time,
it's
got the
already
hunter's mark and
on
it's
it.
alive.
So yeah, I'm good. Why can't I just...
26 to hit you.
Cora, you are good. Yeah, Cora, you see Mercy just pincushion this thing.
Yeah.
God damn, you just killed it through massive damage.
Wow.
Plus thingy. I mean...
Are we gonna
You
have
know-
an eternal fight?
No. Well, it's like when something's running away, there's no damn point in shooting it, and you just wasting stuff at this point.
Flask,
Flask is not gonna do anything. Cleaning that sword too.
the Velociraptor is fucking off.
No shit, Sherlock, is he?
I'll move you back to the player's map.
This is quite the dramatic music to be traveling to.
Yeah, you guys have successfully defeated the Velociraptor.
Yeah. I need to reload. Just a sec.
Because you closed those character sheets.
No, because there was something hovering over the chat.
Oh. Yeah,
It wasn't me.
when that happened.
Was it me? I'm innocent.
I'm kind of beat up from that, but hopefully there'll be no more interruptions on the way over.
Perhaps you should invest in a shield, pretty boy.
He
My
can't use them.
training and I hate to say my training and practice don't really warrant me use a shield.
Then you need to start living in like one of those metal boxes.
Again, the same applies. My training in combat is mainly due to
Is pretty shitty.
Oh, I see shots being fired in all directions over here.
Do we want to take a short rest, or do we want to push on as we are now?
we are on a time constraint. We should probably push on.
Yeah.
We have
Let's
some
go.
potions if need be.
So, with that said, unless anyone disagrees,
Nope. Let's go.
You guys
I
push
am
on.
gonna be keeping an eye out for more creatures.
Yeah. Can I get perception checks from those that are looking out for more dangers, please?
That's
Nope.
not gonna be great.
I trust everybody else. Which is
Same.
clearly a bad decision, but you know, I do it. I rest my case.
How do I have the best perception check out of all of us?
Because we roll 4s.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. Guys. Those
This is
perception
the
checks were
same
awful.
day.
Hey, 15 ain't awful.
It's one above my passive.
Yeah,
It's one
mine
above
too.
Mercy's passive.
Same.
I mean,
Give me a minute
have
because I have to reset a map.
I have a wisdom of 13. So, 15 perception ain't awful.
You're not proficient in perception either?
I
Are we
am
really
proficient.
gonna run into another fight?
I am proficient though. But you should have a higher perception than that.
Well, you have a +3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we all have one higher than you.
Yeah.
But you should have a better wisdom than that.
We have
You're a
14.
fucking
Why? Yeah.
You're a fucking monk. You should have better. And you're a ranger.
Can
You
we
should have
just
better
get a
than
move
that.
on?
While you guys are arguing, none of you notice.
While we're arguing about not being perceptive.
Holy fuck.
Oh.
Hi guys.
Okay,
That's gonna
I'm
be a fun
sorry.
one.
Did you seriously?
Yes.
Wow.
I don't
Oh,
see
I've
anything.
had the fun since the start of the day.
Oh.
Oh, I know. He rolled them manually, and he just said, "My dice hate you guys."
So that was a 5 and a 6.
I kind of want to say that I'm hopefully more dexterous
God.
than this big T-Rex.
Well,
That
it's a
wouldn't be
good thing.
particularly difficult.
It's a good thing I rolled high because I still have a -1 on my initiative.
Oh yeah, I need to re-add you to the turn order.
Yep. Please, thank you.
I'll take Flask
yeah.
again.
As you guys are journeying through the jungle arguing, none of you notice that a T-Rex just smashed through the vines.
How
Go,
does it have
go,
a better
go.
stealth roll? How does a T-Rex have a better stealth roll?
I rolled a 19 for its stealth,
God damn it. It was especially sneaky today.
and
That
a
is
17
very-
plus 4 for its perception.
That is a very quiet T-Rex.
So,
I just see the T-Rex in front of me like, shh.
Stop barking at the chicken, dog.
I'm hunting rabbits.
Considering the size of it, you guys aren't surprised. So, flask of wine.
Thank you.
Oh. Flask of Wine is going to use their short bow.
Can we
That's
please say we run?
Yeah, of course we can. Does a 12 hit?
No.
And they're gonna run.
It
yeah.
is bigger than large, right?
It is huge.
Yeah.
So 30. Is it 30 feet?
I need to extend this map, don't I?
Oh, yeah, if we're gonna run.
Flask of Wine gets 2 shots with a shotgun, don't you?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Second.
You know what? I'm just going to expand this. Misses.
12 again. Yeah.
God damn it, you expanded it in the wrong direction. Or maybe you can move us all to a more central area of the map.
I've just expanded it to 40 by 40, so give me a moment.
Yeah.
I'm just going to grab the entire thing here and move it to a slightly more location.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh hey, look at that, the ground ceased to exist.
Cough. Working on it.
It's okay. It's just kind of funny, actually.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. The ground exists again.
Woohoo!
Okay. So
I'm no longer at the
let's
edge
say
of the
30
world.
feet that way.
Do I want to click on that link?
It's a music video.
Okay, so probably not.
It's Wood Kid Run Boy Run.
Okay. Cora.
Cora is gonna step up about right there.
Oh god.
There we go.
Okay.
And she is going to cast.
Knew it. I saw it as one of your prepared spells, and I was like, well.
Hi, big boy. Or wait, she leans her head down. Big girl, how are you today?
What's your spell save DC?
If it's got
Um,
less than 4 intelligence, it ought to fail. Let's hope.
13.
Oh, wait.
Sorry, spell DC is 13, right?
Yep.
Saves.
Aww.
Natural 17 on the dice.
I don't like those
And
dice
now
that you
you're-
bought. I don't like
And
them
now
at
you're
all.
in a hurry.
Nah.
Hey, what you didn't see was how many 1s and 2s and 3s rolled, even with the advantage in the last fight.
You still have 10 feet of movement.
Yep. She sighs. Big girl, I didn't want to have to do this, but I'm gonna have to let them take you out if you don't listen to me. And she's just gonna move back a little bit. Let's see.
I'm just casually gonna drop that there.
Is that 10 feet? Yeah. No, it's 5 feet. There we go.
10 feet. Lagotah.
Lagotah is gonna grumble about not taking rests. Bring out one of her javelins and throw it towards the T-Rex.
Yeah, because that's gonna make it a lot happier.
At
I mean,
disadvantage.
at this point, why disadvantage?
Because it's what, 30, 120? You're outside the short range of the javelin.
Oh, right. Oh, fuck. Well, yes, at disadvantage then. That's okay, because my second roll was higher. Does a 16 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay, and javelins are d6. Boo. For 9 points of damage.
Okay. Noted.
And I guess I'm gonna move that away, but keeping an eye on my companions, and also I have one less javelins because there's no way I'm gonna get that one back
Meiril.
Why not?
unless we kill it.
Yeah.
Kid at disadvantage.
Misses.
And
Does that dart mean that you're darting the fuck out of here?
damn straight.
You could expend a point and, do a dash.
I'm not that desperate to leave. Yeah, I'm
That
just
makes it a
noping the fuck out of there.
That makes it a
We
T-Rex.
are missing River Mist on the
Oh.
initiative.
Oh god.
Sorry.
Hi, guys!
Hello.
Hi.
It might have 50 feet of movement.
Oh my
So,
River Mist should have acted before.
okay, Riv will get to in a moment.
Okay.
There's another T-Rex. T-Rex is going to make its bite attack against you, Mercy. What's your AC?
That's a good question. 14?
Oh wow.
Just hits.
Goodbye, Mercy.
That will be 34 points of piercing damage. And
Yeah.
can you please make me either an athletics or an acrobatics check to escape the grapple?
Athletics. Yes, I can.
Yes, you can.
Wow.
You do manage to get out of the way of its teeth, but ow. And it's
Yeah.
also going to make a tail attack against you, Moril.
I'm going to spend a reaction point and use shield.
Okay, so raise your AC by 5 against the attack, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And until the end of his next turn.
Okay, what's your AC normally?
15.
Would have hit you had you not shielded.
Good man.
Moril,
I
you're
feel
up.
good. And that
Meryl,
pissed me
by the
off.
way, has been screaming, "Run!"
Moril, you're up.
I'm gonna take that suggestion. First of all, I'm gonna make my movement. Let's see, I can get
Opportunity attack.
that is
20,
true. Fine, I'm
It's-
going to
Your
misty
AC is
step
still
there
20
instead,
though, isn't it?
and then I'm gonna
Oh.
move 30 feet.
And you still have an action then.
Just keep on
No, I have a
rolling.
bonus action of a cantrip.
No, you misty-stepped as your bonus. Misty-step is a bonus action.
So you have
Right.
an
Okay.
action
So I
attack.
still have my regular action, which I can
Yep.
only use with a cantrip.
Yep.
Check.
Yes.
Or to dash.
Or to dash.
No, I'm far enough. I'm far enough now.
I don't
That's
think you
60
realise what's
feet.
behind us.
That is 60 feet.
I don't think there's any amount on this island further up than this thing.
What are you doing as your action? Misses. So give
No
me a
shit.
moment. We saw the order.
No shit,
And-
Sherlock.
And let's do river mist now.
Yeah.
Disengage?
River Mist does
Just
not
in-
need to disengage.
I don't know how big this thing reaches.
True.
Technically, river should have gone before the T-Rex.
Yeah.
Oh, in that case,
Does not need to disengage.
if we're going from what the turn was before, 2 short bow attacks and then run.
Okay.
I really wish I had that
That one
one
hits me.
particular spell now, but I do not have it.
10's not gonna hit. I mean, so you 16 hits?
Yes. Sorry.
6 piercing and then bolting away.
Okay. Ow. Mercy.
Tell me, if I teleport, I don't take any opportunity attack, do I? I'm gonna teleport as far as I can. No,
Okay,
maybe not.
which is
but
That is 100 feet.
Not as far as I can.
Native.
I'll go. I want to see it. I want to go further than anybody else. So somewhere over
I
there.
Mercy.
Yeah.
Can you make me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Yes, you can.
You're fine.
Oh.
Nothing untoward happens.
And as a bonus action, oh, can I do that? Just
Turns out if you fail, you actually get healed back up to full HP.
90 feet.
I really feel sorry for Cora.
What would have happened there would have been pretty funny.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah, I can. I'm gonna Hunter's
absolutely.
Mark it.
Okay. It absolutely would have, because she would have been affected by an enlarged spell lasting for an hour.
That's my turn.
But you failed to save. Okay. You Hunter's Mark it.
Yeah.
Boop. Flask of wine.
Oh, it's me again. Is it in range for the short bow? Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, twice again. Yes.
Yes. Ow.
No. And it's gonna move 30 feet. Like, yeah.
Okay.
Where is it there?
Cora.
Same. Should I tick this thing off with? Yeah. Yeah.
So range spell attack, which is at disadvantage, you're within melee range.
Mm-hmm.
So make your range spell attack.
Doesn't she also get a bonus because it's such a big target?
It's a disadvantage when you're within range.
And
Alright.
that's not how 5e works. You don't get like bonuses or malices for size.
Alright, okay.
But it
So-
has probably low AC because it's so big.
So roll me 1d20 plus your Druid to Wisdom, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
1d20 plus Wisdom modifier, so roll me a Wisdom.
And proficiency.
And proficiency, so plus 5.
Yeah, 1d20 plus 5.
I think she has it in her attacks though.
Wait.
That's just a 20. Yes! Works.
Nope.
Nope. Rolling 20.
Okay. Roll me another as a disadvantage. 1d20 plus 5.
Yeah, that's not with the +5 on that, by the way. This would be 15.
Yes.
Okay.
Roll me another because you're at disadvantage.
Oh,
no.
7.
Misses, unfortunately.
But he still takes damage.
On a miss, the slice over half as much. So roll me 2d4, please. Hey, at least he isn't a Gigantosaurus and can't just eat you.
Thankfully.
Oh
my gosh.
So that's your action, Cora.
Yeah. I'm gonna run on the others.
Opportunity attack.
Figured.
Yeah, that's gonna hit you. Natural 19 on the dice, 37 points of piercing damage. Cora,
Please
you
don't.
are unconscious.
Do I still have the resistance on me?
What resistance?
What resistance?
Didn't somebody say they casted resistance on me during my
that was
turn?
that's to you make your staff a bit more of a weapon.
Yeah.
Oh no, you said
Cora,
Shala?
as you start to move away, it's a spell to make your staff into a better weapon.
Oh, I thought they said resistance. Okay.
No, anyway, the resistance would A, not have helped with your AC, B, have worn off by now.
Okay,
Can
that's fine.
you also make me an athletics or a acrobatics check? Your choice, which. You do escape the grapple, but you are unconscious.
Okie dokie.
Lagotah.
I'm gonna move here, use my action to pour a healing potion down her throat.
Okay.
That's 6 plus 2. You regain 8 hit points.
Okie dokie.
And how much movement did I use? I was there, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I can still make it here. Because why not? Because otherwise Cora is dead. And I'm gonna action surge
Oh god.
and attack that thing. And I'm gonna make it a precision attack. No, which one is the one that allows me to do more damage?
I was gonna say,
Um,
actually, no, it's not my turn. I can't say anything.
I'm using a trip attack, even though I can't make it prone. It just gives me the
Okay.
the additional damage. Because I'm gonna assume that 20 total hits.
Yes.
If you manage to trip a T-Rex, I will be forever impressed.
I cannot. It is bigger than large.
It is huge.
Yeah.
But still, if you manage, Moril will forever have respect for Lagotah.
Even Meiril would, for that matter.
Oh, that's not too bad. 7 plus 5, that's 12 plus 6. That's 18 damage. And now I'm probably gonna regret all of my life choices.
Okay. River Mist.
Seeing the fact that the people that are paying her are idiots, going to use feline agility to double movement, double speed until the end of turn.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 60. Move 20 feet to here, grab Cora and drag Cora as far as they can, which is 40 feet left, half movement, so 20 more in this direction to there.
Okay. The T-Rex is going to start off by making a bite attack against you, Lagotah.
Yep.
Natural 20.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, you know what I have? Because that's gonna
Oh
roll
yeah.
your damage. Roll your damage.
Oh,
It's more
you just
than
choose to drop
26,
to.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Relentless endurance.
So, how does Relentless Endurance work with massive damage?
My total HP is like 42.
So, 36 doubled.
But I still have 26. I need to maths.
72. How does Relentless
if you drop
Endurance...
to 0 HP, you drop to 1 HP instead.
Okay.
That's literally the text. If an attack hits that would drop you to 0 HP, you drop to 1 HP instead.
Fair enough. I wasn't sure how it interacted with massive damage.
I don't think there is a ruling on that. I can look it up. Relentless endurance. Massive damage. What does getting killed mean for Relentless?
Instant death. Massive damage include instant with damage usually to 0 HP and there is damage remaining. You die if the remaining damage equals or exceeds your
Is
hit
this
point
thing actually
maximum.
done massive damage to you? Like, how we work out on
72. 72 from the crit.
And she has what? 40?
I have 26 right now, so 70.
26 plus what's your max HP?
Slash R.
I've literally got a calculator up. I just need to hear the numbers.
26 is my current HP.
I believe that's an instant kill.
Yeah.
Yeah, when damage is reduced to 0 and there's damage remaining, you die if it equals or exceeds your max hit points.
But the damage initially reduces me to 0, which reduces me to 1. And then I take the excessive damage, which still is massive damage. So, yep, I am down. Goodbye, Lagotah.
First death.
Is that down or dead?
That's dead. That's massive damage.
Fuck.
Goodbye, Lagotah. Who has the bag of holding with all your things?
What's your... Oh, fuck's sake.
Yeah.
What's your max HP?
My max HP is 42.
Oh, fuck! That's 4 away!
Yep!
I'm sorry.
3, because of Relentless Endurance.
Yep.
And it knows it just killed you. It's not going to go after... I'm sorry, Miya.
It's not going to...
It's not going after Cora. It knows that it just killed Lagotah. It's actually going to start dragging Lagotah's body away. I'll be nice and say that it leaves the bag of holding.
Yeah, I was going to say, can the bag of holding kind of catch on something and slip off her shoulder?
Yeah.
Which is now seeping with blood, I guess.
There's still a pretty flower on it. It's
That
kind
is
of
now
purplish
red.
Now.
It's red now.
Well, it was blue, so it's kind of purplish now. I guess I really should work on those backup characters.
Miya? Miya?
Yeah?
Do you have a spare character?
Not ready.
Shoot.
Yep.
I need to start tracking your soul.
Seriously? Oh gosh.
Yep. There is a 1 in 20 chance every single day that a soul inside the soulmonger is devoured and lost forever.
Well, your dice hate us, so goodbye, Lagotah.
I don't have to check at midnight every day.
So essentially, prior to the soul being devoured forever... Yeah, no, there's still the curse.
Trapped in the soulmonger.
If we destroy the soulmonger, it can get returned, I think.
Meryl, it's your turn.
If my soul is still up.
In fact, it's probably dragged to about there.
I know she's gone. She's dead.
Yeah. Very, very dead.
And I'm full well
It
aware.
basically just bit her in half.
He looks away from the scene, but can see it's moving away, isn't it?
Yes, it's dragging her body away. The bag of holding was left behind because I'm not going to take that away from you.
Especially since
Without-
she just gave it to us.
Yeah.
Without avoiding looking at the scene I just saw, I'm going to make my way to the bag of holding, pick it up, and make my way back to the party.
Okay. Moril.
This is my first
I'm
character ever dying.
Okay,
Permanent
I'm
base.
frozen in the spot. That
I
direction.
mean, you've had characters die before, but this is the first permanent death.
Yeah.
That is literally click that link. I do.
You can if you've got hover zoom, you can hover it.
I'm sorry, Mia.
It's okay. It's okay.
You said the T-Rex just chopped her in half.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's
just
what I
clamped
do.
down
Through
and
her-
pretty much
through
split
her
her in
armor.
half. Yeah.
As
Through
I
her
said.
armor.
As I said, that is what I do. I don't do anything else. I don't act.
Damn it, I can't do a ceremonial ripping character sheet.
Nope.
Not really. No.
Where's
You
some
can do
paper I
a
don't care about.
you can do a ceremonial push of the delete.
Hey, please don't destroy. I haven't backed up Lagotah, so please don't destroy my character sheet.
I will vault her for you, Mia.
Yeah, I can do that too, but
I'm taking away your access.
okay. It's fine. I guess I'll work on that.
You can always play Flask of Wine or River
Sure.
Mist in the meanwhile.
Yeah, sure. I'll take over the tabaxis for the rest of the session, and I'll guess it's time to work either on that Triton Paladin or.
Well, we are going to a
or
dwarven village. Hint, hint.
Yeah, that's gonna be a while until we get there.
True, true.
Which game would you like her imported into, Mia?
Put her into put her into. Actually, I'll give you access to my character game later.
Okay. So, yeah. So, Moril, what did you say you were doing on your turn?
As
His
I said,
jaw is dropping.
As I said, just click on that link. You're not going to regret it.
There's no music or anything, so it's all fine.
Yeah, it's just a still image.
Ray. Come here.
Chat says, that's what happens when you go balls deep.
Well, I had to protect. That's what Lagotah would have done.
Yeah. And anything other than natural 20 you would have lived because of relentless endurance.
Yep.
My fucking dice. I told you they hate you.
Yep.
Mercy, you doing anything on your turn?
I'm just gonna run that way. I don't.
Can you really run in your condition? Damn.
Should be right at the edge of your vision range.
Yeah, I don't see it, so I
you should
still
be
have
able to.
Hunter's Mark on it.
Yes, you should be able to see it with your vision.
No, there.
The ghost should be right at the edge of your dim.
Yeah, alright, I see it.
Yeah, let me just
Thank you.
so you can see where it's at, because yeah, this is actually daylight.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at it.
Are you?
Really?
I mean, yeah, that hits.
Are you really going to? Oh.
Yeah, that is +2 and plus that and plus that.
Whew. So that's what? 13, 20.
Let's
So
count.
it is 20 damage.
22.
22?
Okay.
Oh, 20.
Yeah, it's my favorite enemy.
It still doesn't look bloodied.
Okay.
Doesn't even bother, I guess.
Flask of wine.
Flask of wine is going to... Can it shoot the thing? I think so.
Why
Yeah,
do we
short
want
bow.
to engage on it? It's disengaging from us.
Showbow's 8320.
Because it's got Lagotah.
So...
Got her
Let's-
body.
Yeah,
So it's got half of it.
aasimar.
Attacks at disadvantage.
It still hits. Misses.
The second one doesn't. And then it's gonna use its feline agility to, like, fuck the fuck off. So 60 feet in that direction. It can't
Okay.
go further, but... Well, actually I can go up there.
Cora.
I'm gonna do a healing thingy on Mercy.
You sound like a chicken. It's adorable, but why?
Let's see, 1D. Is it this? Are they big? Oh no, that one does better. There we go.
Thank you.
Okay, Kieran wins.
Mm-hmm.
Lagotah has been eaten. River Mist. Well, when I say eaten,
River Mist was the one that already used his feline agility, so he can't do
Yes.
that.
Oh wait, can I use the action to move back too?
yes.
There is a
Use
movement.
your
You
movement,
use
yeah.
you use 5 feet to move to Mercy, so you've got 25.
There we go.
So, River Mist. Those do not have disadvantage.
Hits.
There and there.
Okay.
And then River Mist is
I
going
mean,
to...
it might now be bloodied.
Hmm.
Really?
Yeah, that's still a lot of damage to get through.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
T-Rex is going to... I mean, it's just going to leave with Lagotah. Drags it 25 feet this way. Going to use its action to dash and continue dragging her. Bye.
Oh gosh, how far is that now?
Disappears into the jungle.
That is 145 feet. Yeah, no can do.
Hmm.
With that,
gonna
I'm going to take your
probably
initiative
have-
order.
It's gonna be having internal damage from eating all that metal and stuff.
We're gonna find either it's going to have a really bad stomachache and it's gonna be like,
Oh, you know what I had on me and not in the bag of holding?
You had the what?
I had that potion of vitality on me. So
Ah.
that's gone.
Unless you put them in the bag of holding.
I did not.
Go on.
Unless you would allow it to have been put in there.
I'll allow it to be put in the bag of holding.
Okay.
I'll be very nice to you.
yeah, considering what just happened.
Ask anything right now, Miya.
Oh my.
So I guess we're gonna have to do a. This is just a pure guess perception roll to see if we can find the bag.
Meiril said he grabbed it.
Right, gotcha.
I don't particularly feel like depriving you of stuff, even if it was a natural.
Hey, you guys get the cash because I did put that in the bag of holding.
Where it should be.
So you get the booze. You can drink it to my non-health.
So, with that, I put you back onto the player's map. And I can confirm that today's encounters were no wind, no rain, 8 velociraptors, and a T-Rex.
That is pretty bad. For Miya.
Yeah.
Probably amended
Hey,
the
hey,
bag of holding.
Lagotah would be fine. She died protecting someone.
Hmm.
She died saving Cora. She's fine with that.
Properly made amends to the bag of holding.
Mir, unless the Tabaxi are going to be saying anything in particular, this might be a good opportunity to go take care of the doggo.
Yep, I will do that.
Because I'm going to want a word with you in the DM chat session.
Yep. I will go take care of the doggo. I will let the recording go, so...
Okay.
See you in a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Bye, Miya.
Take care.
So, with the T-Rex dragging away the remains of your companion, you guys rather quickly press on into the jungle.
Yeah, we want to make, straight down. Just straight down.
I've moved you. Looking for anything in particular, Meryl?
Threats.
You don't see anything else.
Okay.
Seems like the presence of a T-Rex has scared away anything else that might have been here.
Except us.
It wasn't exactly quiet when it was walking you.
And we still missed it.
Oh, that was while it's fighting. The jungle's gone eerily quiet the second it backed. So, what are people saying and doing?
I am not saying anything. I'm just setting up my tent and I'm going to bed. I'm not even starting a campfire at this point. I'm just going to bed.
Anyone else?
I think it's going to be a solemn night tonight.
Yeah. I'll start a campfire.
I'll set up the hunting traps perimeter around the camp.
What do we run into this time?
Nothing. I was just doing the next 5 days of rolls to see about Lagotah's soul.
Is it gone?
Not tonight.
Goodbye, Lagotah.
This is night.
I'll stare into the fire and drink some tash.
To be fair, you have the power of DM. If you don't like the end results of a roll, you can just...
Oh, I'm fine with it. I was rolling 5d20s just to see for the next 5 days. The third one came up as a natural 1.
Ooh.
Told you there's a 1 in 20 chance that any given soul inside the soulmonger is eaten.
So I guess her soul is gone in the third night.
Meryl, Cora, are you saying anything?
Ray, what?
Meryl's just keeping quiet. At times similar to how he was during the Artsie stage. Staring
Cora.
into the campfire with staring into the campfire with Mercy, drinking some tej in Lagotah's memory. She is indeed Lagotah.
One, didn't know the girl too much, but I will say she had cojones.
Yeah.
Yes, baby.
Must be that half-orc blood, eh?
Didn't save her in the end.
I know, baby.
No. She's really growing on me, can I admit. She quite literally pulled away. She was a brilliant fighter and an even better sparring partner.
Really, pretty boy? You got with that? I'm impressed.
Sorry about that.
literal sparring. None of that sort.
No, yeah, that does make more sense.
And gotta admit, alongside Mercy here, you're a little more than Mercy here. No disrespect to you. Probably one of the more kind-hearted half-orcs I've had the pleasure of meeting.
That's true.
I'm back, by
Can
the
I-
way.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Can I get a watch order, please?
Oh, I'll go first and take 2 if I need to.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say, wake me up whenever it's my turn.
When it's your turn now.
I don't know, it's up to the others.
I'll go second.
Okay. Third watch is going to be...
I can take last watch. Be an early rise.
So I guess third is Moril.
Okay.
Before we go to sleep, I have like just a little like bit left at the bottom of Meiril's can, or like canteen kind of thing, and just throws the last of the tage in his drink into the fire just to make it like shoot up a little bit, but not enough to cause any problems,
You do as such.
and retire for the night.
Cora steps out her trap, gets poised up as best she can, and does her watch.
Can Cora, Umbra, I think you're going to have to roll for her. Please make me a perception check.
Thank you.
I do want to note there are all 3 hunting traps are out in a.
Yeah.
Noted. Okay. You don't see anything on your watch. Seems like tomorrow there's also going to be no rain. There'll be a little hotter.
Nice. What did I roll? Just curiosity.
24.
Pretty nice. Okay, thank you.
Second watch, please make me a perception check. You don't notice anything of interest. Night passes. Your watch passes uneventfully.
I like Moril.
Moral perception check, please.
That's a shit roll.
Again, you don't notice anything of interest on your watch.
Okay. I wake up last watch.
Okay.
Final watch, please make me a perception check. Again, don't notice anything of interest. Seems like the rain is staying away, and the sun rises over the jungle.
Don't mind me while I cry into my bowl of cereals. What did I miss?
Just making
You're
camp and
awake.
pretty much silence. Yeah.
Did you drink at least?
Nope.
Yes.
Mercy
I
drank
did.
alcohol for the first time.
Here's the thing.
Ever.
Here's the thing, though. Moril always drinks alcohol, so something's wrong when he doesn't.
And look at the time, and it being the dawn of the dawn of the 40th day. Well, yeah, dawn of the 40th day. That's what we're going to call it for tonight.
Okie doke.
With the Lagotah being devoured by a T-Rex, soul lost to the curse.
First blood.
Was bound to happen.
Well, yeah.
Does
Thank
a
you for
traumatic
playing.
experience make us
Oh,
level
yeah.
5?
I am gonna go ahead and say I thought for a moment it would be me because my current hit points and my max hit points is 24. Had I not shielded, I would have probably died to massive damage.
There's a
Uh,
reason I
you
didn't
would
dare
probably
go
have gone
anywhere near that
unconscious.
thing.
Come again, Jamie?
You would probably have been knocked unconscious by the tail had you not shielded.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't a nat 20 though, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
And I'm gonna guess the tail does less damage than the bite.
Yeah. Tail is average 20, bite is average 33. I rolled high.
Does a traumatic experience pushes up to level 5?
When did you get level 4?
I can't remember.
I think it was... We started at level 3,
Yes.
Yeah.
and we got level 4 after, like, 3rd session.
So when we went
It
into
was...
the forest?
It was like my
Camp
second
Righteous?
session or something like that. Not even Camp
Not
Righteous.
even
No,
Camp Righteous,
before
before
that,
that.
I think it was
Yes.
when we entered, when we were about to head into the forest.
Oh, what, when you met Artus?
Yeah. And we
Um,
met Artis.
considering how long it's been, yeah, I'll give you a level.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and do some stuff.
I shall cut the recording here then.
Okay, doke.
I am going to continue the stream as I did for Manon when she had her chat rod. Obviously, as players, I request that you guys don't watch, but yes, you have all hit level 5.